Hello everybody, welcome back to SheffPlays Zombie Critique, and today we are touching on the first zombie map in Advanced Warfare, being Outbreak. In this review I'm going to kind of talk about some things that aren't specific to this map, but that are different in this game in general, but I'll just include them in the pros and cons and kind of label them as such as we go. So without further ado, let's do that, talk about pros, cons, give it a rating and a recommendation, and we'll call it good. So starting with pros, the map feel. It feels like this just went down. And it did. Like, the intro cutscene to this map is... Well, the cutscene doesn't really play in the map. You have to, like, go somewhere else. I don't remember how to do it. But you can view the cutscenes for each map. And the one for this one shows that it's just starting, and it definitely feels it. It takes place, I think, right after Riot and Survival, and it's definitely got that to it. The location is really cool. It's a facility, which I feel like is pretty standard for zombie stuff. Like if you look across already some Call of Duty Zombies maps, and then you have like Resident Evil does it, Silent Hill does it, but this, like, if you actually look around the map, like at the walls and some of the things that you can find, it's very clear that this is the problem and this is the reason it started. And even playing as, like, the character I'm playing as, or if you happen to play as Oz, then they talk to you about it as well. And they say things that are like, oh man, this is the ground zero. Next is the zombie variation, which is more of a whole game thing. It's really nice, I think, to have the many different types of zombies that they do, just because it throws in a little extra, like, chutzpah, if you will. Like, you have super sprinters, you have exploders, you have electric zombies, dogs, infected, armored, guys with jetpacks, guys without them, and it's a nice little twist to, like, have that many different types to have to worry about. And then as the maps go on, you also get ones that teleport and ones that shoot spikes. It feels pretty cool. Next is the special rounds, which there are two variations in this map, being the one I'm in right now, Infected, where if you get hit you have to go to a quarantine pad and clean it. You have 50 seconds to do so. If you don't, then you die. And dog rounds, which, obvious. And in this game, dogs are elemental as well, which is kind of cool. Another cool little note about the infected rounds, too, is if you're playing with multiple people, if someone dies due to being infected, you have to kill their zombie. And I think that's super dope. Like, that was a really nice touch. Next is training spots. The one I'm in right now, which you will see a majority of footage for. There's one in the, like, right past the first door. If you don't open that door right there, though, and you go the long way, then it definitely makes it a little better spot, because a lot of zombies will come from out here if you have that door open. The Pack-a-Punch system, which is more of an overall, the whole game thing, I really enjoy. It's very, like, so you can Pack-a-Punch 20 times, and as you do, you get different camos, better attachments, and it's a really nice system, and it gives some incentive to really grind out longer, for, like, instead of just pack-a-punching once and being like, alright, I'm set. Although there's nothing wrong with that system, I do like this one. And it costs a lot more, though. It costs, I think, upwards of, like, 70 grand, something like that, in-game, to max pack, because 25 times 20... I couldn't tell you off the top of my head, but yeah, it's a lot of money. But you get that money quickly. Next is the characters. I enjoy the characters in this game a lot. Like, especially Oz and Decker, who are, can't even think of his name right now, but the guy who plays Shane, John Bernthal, and, oh man, the other guy I can't think of. Either way, solid cast of characters. Absolutely love them. And they're definitely, like, they seem like they're here for the first time. You know what I mean? Like, Decker's a young rookie cop, and he's just having a blast. Oz is like, this is the corporation's fault. Like, this is bogus. Dude was just a janitor. And it's just really nice. The Easter egg in this map is pretty easy. It doesn't take too much, although it requires a fair amount of luck and a little bit of grinding and really paying attention. And all it really does is it has a little cutscene where a helicopter shows up to save you and then gets shot down, and also allows you to pack a punch in extra time, which is really nice, and it gives you the diamond camo, and it's just, there's a trophy for it. It's really cool. Now cons. These are all just overall things. I couldn't really think of anything for the map, but the Exo Zombies, being the electric ones, will shut off your exosuit for a couple seconds, which can really be the be-all, end-all, and it has. That's like 50% of the reason I get down in this. Next is the mystery box. Doesn't really feel like a mystery box. You can kind of cheese it because it's a 3D printer and it shows the weapon, and if you're fast enough you can pretty much pick your own gun, and it doesn't feel like the same system. And then head glitch. If you don't know what that is, there's a chance that zombies will catch you in a corner, you go to jump, and your feet get stuck in their head. So overall, this map gets a 7, and I do kind of recommend it. It's fun, and it's a cool little setting. So I hope you enjoyed. Hope you're having a good day. If you're watching early on, have a good rest of your day. See you in the next one. Until then, keep surviving. And up next, we have Burger Town, or the map's name, Infected. See ya.